silent watcher discourse during the 2022 7 Sacred Weeks on November 28th. Our beloved silent watcher told us, "Children of light, I bring you today my immortal silence and peace that surpass the comprehension of the mind. Will you accept my humble gift?" Silence. Repeat after me slowly. Silence. 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 Isn't that a powerful word? I am sure if you do this consciously, your mental noises and turbulent feelings will instantly calm down. I wish to pour out my silence on all those who read this message in the present and in the future, for I have overcome time and space, and therefore I live in eternal now. Maybe you do not believe it, but there is nothing more powerful than silence. Perhaps you are still not in a position to understand my words perfectly, but silence, my beloved ones, is not empty. It is not absence. It is not passive, or what some call non-action. The silence is full of energy, action, and nonetheless sounds. It may seem contradictory, I know, but there is sound in silence. Certainly not the loud noises and voices you are used to hearing in the outer world, but yes, it's filled with heavenly sounds and the music of the spheres. There are divisions or levels within silence, and in each of them you will hear different sounds. I won't talk about that today, because otherwise this discourse would be too long. But if I see your sincere desire to understand more about it, on another occasion I will describe these phases in more detail. When someone starts a contemplative or meditation practice, the first step, and I believe one of the most difficult ones, is to overcome the mental noises that arise. I think you have noticed that when you sit down to meditate, everything you forgot to do or things that still needed to be done suddenly enters the memory. Oh my God, I forgot to take the laundry out of the washing machine. I needed to call so and so. The car needs to be washed. The windows are open and it's going to rain. And if you were not smart, the mind talk goes on, and before you know it, 20 minutes have passed and you have not moved on in your meditation. I observe all these activities and happiness from where I am. Yes, I observe everything, absolutely everything that happens, from the smallest particle of life on this planet to the highest being within its hierarchy. That means the Lord of the world. Please do not think I am curious. It's just my job. And how I laugh when I see you getting up to finally do what your mind told you to do. And then the phone rings, and that is it. You forget about everything and go do something completely different. Isn't that how it often happens? Where I'm going with this, dear ones? I just want to show you that you can close your mouth and say that you are meditating or contemplating, but if the mind is agitated and dictating things, there is only silence outside, but inside things are still turbulent as usual, or even worse. This is not silence. This is not contemplation. It is just mental noise. Therefore, until you overcome this phase, you not discover the heavenly sounds that fill the immortal silence of the Christ. And they are many, and each one of them offers a gift that can enter your outer activity and bring great blessings both to you and to the world. I even observe people decreeing, reading those incredible calls or repeating them by heart, but actually they are not focused on the words, but immersed in their own thoughts. How can you create adequate energy to promote the manifestation of what you desire? Could you please tell me? I do not think I need to explain, because you are intelligent enough to understand that if you do not calm your external activity before starting a contemplative act, a meditation, or a decree session, little, very little will be the result you get from it. Because something very important is missing. Silence. Not the silence of the mouth, but the silence of the soul, which is the totality of the aggregates of your four lower bodies. So, to end our talk today, I want to give you a gift of love. Before starting a meditation, contemplation, or decree session, if you note that your mind is in turmoil, simply stop. Turn your attention to me. Feel my luminous presence surround you, and then say slowly 3 times, silence, silence, silence. I am the immortal silence of the silent watcher. If you do this, I will descend with my light upon you, and you will see what happens. Your thoughts and feelings will harmonize as if by magic, and then you'll be better able to make your application in order to obtain more results. And how I wish you could have more results in your application, my beloved ones, because we need you to be well, happy, and fulfilled. Only then will you become instruments more capable of receiving our blessings and directing them to the world. Oh, I decided to tell you more about silence, how rich it is and how it can bless you. But first, I want to see if you can get past this initial stage, the humble of your outer activity. Otherwise, my words, you'll be just another theory in your experience, something apprehended by the intellect but never practiced by the heart. There are unbelievable powers and gifts in silence, and I want to guide you through this initiation. Be sure, if today you manage to help a handful of people after this knowledge, you will help thousands. Will you remember me? Because I can only help you through the power of your attention to me. Holding you in my immortal silence. Adios, Immaculata. Dear hearts, this was the discourse of the silent watcher in the last 7 sacred weeks. I hope you enjoy it. The next one that I will record when I have inspiration and time, you be the one of the great divine director. And I hope to meet you there too. And to finish, I just want to remind you to use this gift that the silent watcher offers us today. Remember it. When you feel that you are agitated, just calm down and say 3 times, silence, silence, silence. I am the immortal silence of the silent watcher. This is so powerful. I feel the radiation of our beloved Immaculate when I say this statement, and I feel that wave of silence, yes, resonating in my whole body. So please use this gift, and you see that if you do so, you are going to be in perfect harmony, and your application, you have more results. Now I let you in the arms and blessings of our beloved silent watcher, and may you live in her arms, feeling her immortal peace and silence until you are ascended and free. God bless you. I send you my love, my gratitude. Have a beautiful day. Morgan 3. Ciao, ciao.